I am so glad that you're here to talk about Soulversations,
Hmm.
program that's going to take place at Union Market in celebration of Juneteenth. Give us the story. What's going to happen?
Yes, so Soulversations was born during COVID in 2020. Kimberly Douglas, Howard alum, she was at the Arc. She gave us our first break, our first green light. We were able to record 2 seasons, and it's essentially I am a performing, touring artist, singer first.
Okay.
And during COVID, you all of us wanted to work, and it wasn't just about money. It was like we were missing the stage and we were missing performing. So I threw together a treatment, and then we had a talk series where we also performed with the full band on stage, and we recorded and uploaded to YouTube. And the difference with this particular show is that I'm an artist and I'm speaking to artists, some of them my friends, and we talk about things that we don't really get to talk about because we show up and we perform. So that's how Soulversations was born. And then we took a little twist and turn through public radio here in Washington, D.C. And now we've landed on Sirius XM. So Soulversations is on Sirius XM, the Silk Channel now. And we started with the Juneteenth celebration 3 years ago. And we are now on our second year at Union Market. We're on the plaza. And it's just an intergenerational community celebration, radical Black joy. It is based on African American experience and culture, but all are welcome. Everybody's welcome from young to old, and it's a party. We got performers. We have Deborah Bond. We have the Go-Go and rock group called Hue. We have the celebration of the 50th anniversary of Stevie Wonder Songs in the Key of Life, which is revolutionary. It's one of the greatest, I would say, it's canon for Black music. It's one of the greatest records, in my opinion, created. So that's Soulversations.
Yeah,
Free
oh,
99.
that's the part you need to say that one more time.
Free 99, Denise. Free 99.
So this is going to take place. Is it next Saturday?
Next Friday.
Friday. Okay.
Next Friday. Yeah,
Right.
Union Market on Dock 5. So it's the plaza behind the actual warehouse where the food stalls are.
Okay. We have
And
to remember and do our job because this is a national holiday. So
yes, indeed.
we gotta. I mean, there are forces out there that want to change that, but we can't let that happen.
This is why it's so important right now. We
Hmm.
need to celebrate radical. We need to not only celebrate but expression for the world to see radical Black joy, because
Right.
it's important that we fight, but it's also important that we reprieve and feed our spirits, collectively. It's very
Yeah.
important.
And
Um,
with that, Russell. I mean, you've had, I'm sure, great participation in the past. But what is it that you find that people like most about one Soulversations, but also the event at Union Market?
um, I think it's the humanity. One of my life mandates in my arts practice is that I just drive straight to the humanity of things. It's a blessing and a curse that I can tap in. And all of the events that I am part architect of is important that there is a collective emotional experience in some way, that there's interconnectedness. So when you come to events that Soulversations produces, which is the brand, people always walk away changed. That is, again, part of my mandate as an arts practitioner. When I'm performing, well, I mean, I've performed throughout Asia, throughout the United States, the Caribbean, throughout, excuse me, Eastern Europe and abroad. My mandate, even when there are language barriers, is that my job is, when I go in, I'm supposed to change something about your outlook or experience. So when you leave, you feel or are different. And I think that is the challenge. And that's why people show up,
Yeah.
because they know what they're getting.
I don't think anything does that better than music.
Oh man.
Even medicine can't, I think, bring repair to the body more than music can. I mean, it'll help,
Agree.
for the moment, but music is something different there. And I'm not a musician. I just like to listen,
Mhm.
and hear. That's why I love Donald's show and love what you're doing. And so, I mean, talk about that a little bit. How have you found music to be sort of healing for people?
I think, well, because we are in the midst of Black Music Month, which is
Yeah.
amazing, and also something worth celebrating. I would like to speak specifically to Black music. I think much like Black culture, and when I say Black, I mean African American people that are descendants of the clay of formerly enslaved of the South and around the U.S. We there is we inform global culture, and our music is part of that. And I think our music holds so much richness. It is all the things that I spoke about that will be present at the Juneteenth Festival:
Right.
joy, struggle, tension, resilience, love, sex, all of the things. And I think that when it comes to, because of Black culture, Black music, I think that's what makes it so special about our music. We inform. James Baldwin said at one point in his illustrious career, and I'm paraphrasing here, is that the artist's responsibility is to give language and to life that people that are not arts practitioners don't have the language for. So I kind of jumbled that up a little bit, but the point is, we have a job to make people feel, access emotions, all the span of emotions that they can't normally access in their day to day. That is what makes music special, but particularly because of the Black experience, that's what makes Black music special. And I celebrate that every day of my life.
Yeah, and so I mean, I don't know what the connection is, but I also want you to talk to us about the Master Teachers
Oh,
Foundation
yes.
Your Soul exhibit.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I also have a connection to Donald in this regard, because I'm actually born and raised in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
And with the master teachers at Manifest, which is also a Black owned facility in the Union Market District, we have presented for the first time in Washington, D.C., a photo exhibition of Ron St. Clair. In 1979 was the first Black Music Month celebration at Jimmy Carter's White House. And Deanna Williams was one of the co-authors, who was married at the time to Gamble. And she's a WHUR alum as well.
Exactly.
Um, so Ron St. Clair was the only photographer allowed on the grounds of the White House during that first celebration. And he's never shown these photos in Washington, D.C., even though they've happened here. And he's from Washington, D.C. So we put him up for the whole month of June. It's a free exhibition, and that was in partnership with Humanities DC, the Black Music Collective, which is a Grammy community, Black Genius Foundation, Samoa Eccleston, and of course SoulLife Foundation, which is my foundation, which I am the executive director. So that's up for the whole month of June. And in our opening reception, we had a talk back where we had Deanna Williams and we had Ron St. Clair, who's 87 years old and just as spicy and spunky as you want to be. And it was excellent. We had a great time.
That's wonderful. There's a lot going on next Friday there.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, are there any rules, anything people need to know when they come? Can they just come in? Is it, what's?
We have a RSVP
Okay.
because there are incentives for you responding, even though it's free. There are incentives, and we do have capacity. We have to monitor our capacity. So
Right.
there is a link. You can find us at sign soul_versations, soul_versations on Instagram, also on Facebook, also on YouTube. You'll be able to access any of the information about the festival. The rule that we have is no hate. And we have a whole list of all of the things that you are not allowed to hate. If you come there with an attitude, you may as well stay home, because we only get doing Black Radical Joy on Friday the 19th.
Wow. Russell, before I let you go, tell me a little bit about or share a little bit about your music career briefly. I know you said you traveled around the world
Oh,
and
yeah.
Philadelphia, but tell folks a little bit more about you.
Sure. So I am a soul singer. I am an independent artist by choice. I'm working on my 7th and 8th project release concurrently. Just got the masters of my next project. It's called the Vulnerability Project. It is an exploration of Black male vulnerability and emotionality. But I'll come back and talk to you about that another time.
Okay.
But that is my latest project. It's going to be coming really soon. I am VH1, you ought to know, artist alum. I've been Grammy considered. I'm a Grammy governor for the Grammys Recording Academy. I'm an advocate for music and particularly, independent artist rights. Let's see what else. I've traveled all over. I've played Moscow. It's no better experience than playing in a city for the first time and having an audience that doesn't even speak your language sing your words back to you.
Yeah.
It is. There's no better feeling.
So you say you're from Philly, but where are you now?
Oh, I live in Washington, D.C. I was born and raised in Philadelphia, but I live in D.C. Ward 5.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good.
Mhm.
So we can reach out to you anytime, almost.
Oh, anytime.
Wonderful. Well, I appreciate you being with us and sharing this, and we're going to help to continue to promote it.
Please, thank you.
And
thank you so much for having me, Denise. I appreciate it.
Oh no, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. So, get some rest.
Yeah, exactly.
All righty. Thanks.
All right.
A lot, Russell. Take care.